everybody. I am Maggie Love, and I want to thank you for joining me on my channel. It's so good to get to spend this time with you, and I am sure you are wonderful. When you do get a chance, please hit subscribe and like, and I'd love to hear your comments. We are slow crawling through The Magic of Everyday Life by Szepes to see what might stick, because if you even get one thing out of this book, or one thing out of each chapter or a little subset that we do to help you in life, you're going to be on your way to the upgrade of you. So that's what we're looking for. We're all looking to be our best, and we're all looking to do our best, and we're all looking to give our acts of service. We're all looking to fulfill our purpose and to make our dreams and goals come true as we contribute to the new earth, because it's moving and shaking on this planet, and we get to decide where we're going to be shifting to. So we are in chapter 6, the healing power of thought, okay? And we're going to pick up where we left off. So this time we're talking about the positive person, or positivity. So a positive individual thoroughly thinks through what needs to be done, the factors that are dependent on them in a given situation, and then they isolate themselves. They release any debilitating, repetitive thoughts, considering it sufficient to concentrate only on the necessary action to take at the appropriate time. So do you like that? It's not saying the positive person never travels over to the negative end of the spectrum, or we're human, like we're here on this process to learn. But what it is telling you is that person kind of takes that time for themselves so they can come back out with their best being. So here we go. Until the moment there is no work to be done, pondering what will happen should they fail is none of their business. So we don't want, I'm a real rubber meets road kind of girl. Like there is like airy fairy stuff, and then there is, the road that you got to drive your truck on. And I'm just wanting to say that we are spirits in a body, but we are also temples. The body is a temple to the spirit. You play the game of life in the body. So if you're not connecting with spirit and you're not fully in your body, you're not going to be able to play full out. So you can't just be thinking, wee, spirit all the time and no reality, and then reality all the time and no spirit. We are both, and we need to ground both in so we can maximize who we are and play this game full out and discover who we are, discover our acts of service, our purpose, our dreams, and our goals. And so I love this because pondering what they do not ponder what will happen if they fail. It's none of their business. However, no one's saying don't think out third and fourth order effects. Like a smart person does that. But at the same time, what I'm getting from this is they are not focused on failure. And that's really important, because if you want to, even in our failure, there's success. Because in the failure, if you pick up the embers of light that are actually the solutions or the way out or the course correct, you actually will gain the most in life in those moments of quote failure, because it just course corrects you, and then you get back up and you keep going. The problem that I see a lot of times is people get burned down in the fire. They don't look at the embers. They don't look for the hope. They don't take action. They don't persist. They give up when the first challenge hits them. That's not us, because apart together and together apart, we are going to get there. So I love that. We do not focus on failure. This does not come up for consideration. They look forward to events transpiring favorably with bright confidence and prepare accordingly. If something were to not turn out well, they can work through it, the consequences, when faced with the reality. So you see, they're just not focusing on failure, and they're aware of it. If they need to change something, they need to persist, they do it. So we endure and we persist. We are not discouraged the first time life smacks us in the nose with a challenge. We say, ooh, this is very interesting. It's kind of spicy over here. Ooh, caliente. I might have to, get some carbs with that, spiritual carbs, to chill this out, and so I can rethink this. But they're not consumed with the failure. Okay, so completion gives power to endure the facts. There is no way to add or subtract from a future event with an unknown outcome. If in our imaginations we live through it 100 times, thousands of times, coercing and struggling through the possible intangible variations. So guys, Neville Goddard discusses like the law of assumption, and when you are working on a goal, that faith to believe, you need to ignore the 3D to a level and stay focused on what your outcome is. And that means you got to kind of walk through life focused and concentrated on what you will be achieving, not on the failure of it. And not to be discouraged should something come along to challenge you, test you, or course correct you. Okay, got that book upside down. Let me put it back. Okay, here we go. Knowing the prohibition against debilitating, vampirizing thoughts can only be successful if they place something else with positive, powerful, and vibrant content at the focus of their interest. They divert their attention from the subject of their concern. So they're saying if something is vampirizing, if it's draining you, demonic, it's taking away the energy from what you are doing, not only do they stay focused on what they're going to achieve, but they also replace these negative, lower energy, debilitating thoughts with something powerful, something vibrant, possibly something zesty, possibly something beautiful, possibly anything that's going to shift their energy to stay focused, to endure. Okay. The sphere of thoughts into which someone at such time engages is totally individual. It is essential that it have unique drawing power for the person. So there's that magnetism again. Where end of the spectrum are you trying to get to? The positive side or the negative side? And in challenging times like this, I think a lot of people were challenged even before the pandemic. I don't want to discount anybody, but I'm just saying, keep getting up. Keep taking action. Keep focused on your dreams. Don't let anybody dilute your dreams. Don't let anybody take your sparkle. Okay, whether the diversion is, so this is interesting. Whether the diversion is a book, someone's arresting company, passionate, so that's a great person, to spend time with. Passionate work, an activity that requires great concentration, or some form of entertainment is always determined by the range of interests and possibilities at hand. So this person is the positive person. We put our focus on positive things, powerful things, vibrant things, but we also put them into things that are going to yield positive returns, like a positive book, or talking to a wonderful company, or something we're passionately working on, like possibly a YouTube channel, or our family, or our profession, or our homes. I'm telling you, you guys have so many amazing gifts to give the world. I am just so excited to watch people as they get more lockstep in line with their positive energy, giving their acts of service, their purpose, their dreams, and their goals in this life. It's just exciting to see, because as the momentum moves, we're on the highway to success and love with one another. It's always fun when you have a team. So that's on the positive person. So I want to encourage you as I am. Self-care. I consider those activities, spending time with a good and trusted friend, a great company, reading a good book, taking the time to do an activity that takes concentration, or entertainment that's healthy, or your YouTube channel, or whatever. I consider all these things acts of self-care, because it uplifts the mind, body, spirit, heart, and gets you moving in the right direction. So again, I always want to encourage you to remember to look around you for the magic in everyday life, because it's in you and around you. It's in everything you are, and it's everything around you. We live, move, and have our being in God. I mean, when you really just take that in, wow, how grateful we are to have this opportunity to live these wonderful lives full out, giving our acts of service, our purpose, achieving our dreams and our goals that are all contributing to the new earth. So I'm so glad that we're going to all be together there. So thank you so much again for spending this time with me. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know you are. And I am praying and sending out positive vibrations for your health, wealth, and love, for you, your family, your loved ones, and even your enemies. Everybody, please have a wonderful day. And remember to subscribe and like and leave your comments. And remember, peace in, peace out.